welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. I'm Katuri, joined by my three co-hosts. I don't know what to call you guys this episode. I've been doing so good on that. I just didn't think of one this time around. Prez, Kat, and Sam. Welcome back, Kat. Okay.
Hi.
But yeah. Last week, Rogue got his ass kicked, and Sato was like, you know what? I don't care. We're going to still cause war. A tower is being built. Stalk is gaining more and more power.
And also, I was in a.
I mean, you already let the cat out of the bag. Might as well.
And also, I was in a bathtub up poutine for some reason. That was weird.
I mean, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. We also got to enjoy some good old-fashioned joyous Garmin Bozia.
Anyway,
there's a little more of that, Colin. Where that came from.
So it was episode 30. The real battle begins, and we lose out on Cross Z Charge.
Oh boy.
Man, imagine having to go back to your old form. Like the awkward conversation with the Crossy Dragon. Hey, I know I haven't been using you, but I'm a changed man.
Oh, God. Yeah, also the Queen of Mars is here.
Yeah, and she also hates the coffee. So much so she faints on Greece.
Oh, God.
Which he's like, okay, how much do I need to pay for this? I am going to pay so much money for this. Oh my God.
200,000? What?
Yeah, 200,000.
And also, beating the ever-loving piss out of Stark, just, once again, just force pushing him out of his transformation. It's like, we don't see that often. Stark getting knocked out of his transformation. Usually gets knocked down and it's like, and it gets back up again. You're never going to keep him down.
Yeah, don't worry. We got a few more podcast episodes regarding him always coming back. But anyway,
yes.
I love this scene because this is a scene that encapsulates how much the idiots, the full Kamen Rider build team is. We got the Banjo and Kazuman being idiots. We got Sawa hurt because she got called a child.
Oh, God, this is great. Oh, my God, she called me a child. I can't believe she called me a child. Next scene, they're all playing with paper cutouts.
Oh, yes. Well, not just paper cutouts, but dolls with paper cutouts on them.
I don't know where they got those, because those are like artistic models.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's probably an art store nearby that got closed down due to the war.
Oh, we should probably mention that Vernage also called Banjo Hope, and you don't know your past, do you? Okay, I won't tell you either.
Hey, what's the main MacGuffin of the series that everyone's trying to get again?
Pandora's box.
And what did they say about the Pandora's box when it got opened?
The war starts inside.
It also releases Hope.
There's some theming going on. Also, I love the bit where Sento and Banjo they put the dolls close, and Banjo's like, "Are you going to ask me out?" The drama between men.
Oh,
damn! They really hit it. Like I had to watch the previous three as well as these three, and like, holy shit, they're not holding back, are they?
No.
Yep.
They knew what their fans wanted.
He had drama between men.
Oh, baby, I ship it.
I also love how
Sento... this series better end with sloppy makeouts. That's all I'm saying. It won't, but I can dream.
Love how Sento just randomly says to Sawa, "Next legs." Like, okay.
We might get the Symphogear effect of close enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It probably won't because it is live action and it is actual people, so they probably won't even do that.
Kisses. Japan's very weird on kisses on screen.
Let's see. Kamen Rider build fan fiction. Let's just check out to see how much of it is actually.
I mean,
I'm just curious.
I'm sure.
516. 516.
Sure.
940 on AO3.
Really?
Yeah, there are
Oh,
nine.
it's 915 total, and then 516 are specifically Banjo and Sento
Ah.
Oh, good, good,
under that
good.
relationship tag.
Oh God! I just found the evil old Sento. Oh ship.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
53.
Oh, no. Oh God. Okay. Maybe we should stop looking at the fan fiction before we. Not because ship's bad.
Who
But
the fuck
because,
is Philip?
Oh, he's the one half of Kamen Rider Double.
Oh, okay. Well, there's 20 with him and Hidari Shotaru.
That's the other half of Kamen Rider Double.
Okay.
We're
Basically,
watching down a
Boys
rabbit
out of
hole
this
here.
now.
So Kamen Rider Double is two people that become one Kamen Rider. One of them puts their soul into the other person's body.
Wait, was this
So
the one
they
from
already
the
have their
previous
ship name, is what I'm
series?
hearing.
Yeah. I mean, one second.
Anyway, sorry, Sean, you were saying something.
No, I was asking if they were the ones from the previous series.
No.
Ew.
This is a while back. This is the 2010 series.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I think this one was also heated drama between men, and because this was because this was mentioned in that panel I went to a few weeks back.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so one of them has elemental powers to the form. The other one is more physical powers. So like how they fight is they swap out their half the form. Oh yeah, that's Shotaro, which is left in Japanese, and that's Philip, whose real name is Raito. Left and right.
Ah,
Uh,
cute.
Yep.
I ship it.
It's a good series. They actually do solid mystery stuff in that season. Like because every episode it's just one of the seasons where everything's a two-part.
Huh.
And so they'll set up the mystery of the first half, still have all the stuff in a Kamen Rider series where they fight, all that stuff. But then the second half has them solve the mysteries and also fight.
That's a fact.
so it's like the 9th series of Doctor Who.
Anyway, so they bring back the gag from episode 2 where we start with Banjo's backstory of him being born.
No, skip all that.
I like how they even bring back the screen, like how they threw it out originally, then they threw it back.
None of that's important. None of that will at all be important in the next 5 minutes whatsoever.
Banjo,
Holy
shut
shit.
Banjo gets blown up. I forgot how he gets blown up, but after he passes out, he's holding on to both him and Sento as dolls.
Aww.
They're working on the upgrade for Cross
Our brand new
Yeah.
toy. Like
The final form.
the brass knuckles.
So I have a question. I have a very important question. And it's a yes or no question. Does Grease ever get an upgrade?
Honestly, don't remember.
Because this poor boy has been at the same power level in the same costume this entire time, and he has not gotten an upgrade yet.
Moving on.
Okay, so either A, he doesn't get an upgrade and you don't want to tell me because it's plot relevant, or B, he does get an upgrade, but it's plot relevant and you can't tell me. Okay, so it's one of the two. So it's plot relevant either way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Plus, I can also bring up that he does get a if you saw I listed out how we're going to finish off build. He does have a post-series movie. You did see in the previous post-series movies they gave those riders new forms. So
This is true.
Of course, the only
That
post-series
doesn't
movie
count, though.
we've had experience with is the Others films, which
The ones that we do not talk about.
I've heard good things about the build post-series movies.
I've not seen them.
I've heard really good things, and it says because you haven't seen one of them, Sean, I know you're going to like the Cross the upgrade in his movie.
Okay. The only post build thing I've seen is is the crossover movie.
which is really good, which is
Yeah.
fantastic. This
Yeah, I remember liking
Oh.
it. Actually, when we originally, I'll explain the motivation for why I watched this towards the end. But when I originally watched the series, my friend accidentally gave me the crossover movie first. And I was going, wait, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, so it was like when we watched the X8 movie.
No, I mean I got
Yeah.
some of it, but it was very clear that I was watching the wrong movie.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy movie. It's so good. It is
Well, that's-
insane how good it is.
That's
Yeah,
like
the
7
stuff that
podcasts.
we aren't going to be familiar with, the film actually explains without making you sit through a goddamn confusing mess.
Oh, wow! Like a movie. Incredible.
Yeah, it's an actual movie.
Good.
Mhm.
Of course, it's not the best movie we're going to be watching because, oh boy,
Be the one, be the one. All right.
oh, we're going to have fun with that one.
I believe.
Oh boy.
So anyway, Cinta's being charged with treason right now.
Turns
Excellent.
out
Because
stealing
he
a
stole
dollar
a
is
dollar.
You stole $1, you're charged for treason.
I love
Mm.
that.
Man, this
He
country's
asked
gone
for
to
a
hell.
dollar, and it's he stole the dollar.
I love how serious they make this too, because it's like a big reveal too. Like, oh, this is his plan. Wait, what?
It makes sense. They got to get the box back, but they can't invade Sato because he's it'd be seen as an act of war. So what if I were a traitor? Then I could do whatever I want. And
then
the
he
other
sends
guys would
Grease
have some
and Cross after him. He's like, I want you to get Pandora's box rebuilt, and also my dollar.
Oh, what a
Uh,
charming man this prime minister is. I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Oh God. I do love. Well, one, we have to point out that Grease is upset because
had to get it up
yeah,
because
yep.
I had to get-
Grease is upset because this whole thing caused Metan to cry and is whatever, and he's also stealing Build's heroic thunder, and then we find out that the astronaut has multiple personalities.
Bum bum bum.
What's up, Press?
All right, so 2 things. First of all, I love this bit you glossed over where Banjo and Kazumi are donking him on the head for you stupid dummy trying to go off on your own. Don't you know? Don't give up because you have friends. And then he gives me the extra box. And that one's for Meton. You made her cry.
Oh, also, we skipped a bit back when they were back in the cafe with the Queen of Mars. Sento calls Katsum. Shit, I'm blanking on the name. Grease an idiot, and has to clarify to Banjo. No, I'm not talking about you.
No, they're best friends. You can't say they're not best friends.
They're more
at this
than
point.
friends.
But also,
I
you're
ship
talking
it.
about this- yes, but also you're talking about this multiple personality thing. I basically there was a bit hinting at this when the Queen of Mars showed up, and I was thinking it as we were watching 30, and then the rest of this batch confirms it. So to jump ahead a little non-linearly, the Master is fucking possessed by some horse shit entity that came from Mars and wants to destroy everything. So let's just take this in stride. And Kat, I think you're gonna know where I'm going with this. So we have this guy, Soichi, and he's been possessed by this alien intelligence who wants to manipulate and bring about destruction. And he's using his daughter as a tool to engage with that. Are you getting what I'm putting down, Kat? I think she got it.
God damn it, Press.
Don't kill our co-hosts. Come on now.
This is
they're much easier.
This is one of the antagonists of the 3rd season of Sailor Moon. He's basically all of those things. He's a man named Suichi, possessed by an alien who is using his daughter as a tool.
I mean, Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure every single Kamen Rider series is made by fans of anime and whatnot.
Oh my god, you want to know the funniest thing? Chris was watching these with me and she said, this is some Sailor Moon bullshit.
Oh my god!
I mean, I think you could technically describe this as Gendo Akari from Evangelion to some extent.
Yeah, I
mean, Ode to Joy. Come on.
yes.
I mean, that was just weird because it's like suddenly this comes up. They're playing Ode to Joy. There's this big tower being built, and I was just like, did I skip an episode? Did they mislabel an episode? What am I watching right now?
You're watching episode 29, and it is amazing.
It was amazing once I finally understood that no, yes, this is how it's supposed to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, this is probably going to come up later, but Evil's theme song is literally Ode to Joy. When he cranks up his belt, it's Ode to Joy.
Beautiful.
That's why it sounded familiar. I couldn't understand exactly what was playing because it was they sped up the tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they're really laying on the fascist themes, aren't they?
A little bit. What, the evil alien bad guy wanted to destroy everything is just evil? Cool.
Well, this also means, hey, if it's not just the master went crazy, but that an alien intelligence latched into his brain and possessed him and made him go crazy, we got the chance for a redemption arc.
Meanwhile,
you have child soldiers running around saying, "For the glory of Taco Bell."
Yeah. And of course,
Lockheed Martin.
Yeah, because Lockheed Martin is irredeemable. They are pure evil, and they will ruin everything. They're so evil. They make.
I would argue that Taco Bell is the exact same.
Yeah, they make
our food's delicious.
Yeah, they are so evil. Well, they make our previous big bad go. Wait, am I with the baddies?
But Banjo gets a new power up which is this like magma fist, and he tries using it, and it doesn't quite work out against the robots.
I love this. He puts in this bottle and just like nothing's like, this is a bunch of bullshit. just use it as a weapon. Okay, punch. We got to talk about the setting here. They're inside the Pandora Tower, and it basically looks like an empty. It basically looks like the arena they were doing the battle for Toto in last batch.
You got
look. They paid 5 yen for the space,
and then Stock is just like, Pandora's box. Boop, 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 boop.
Yep. Stock can control everything in Pandora's tower, including the walls and stuff. So just randomly in the middle of these fights, these pillars just come out of nowhere, just freaking destroy one of the riders into a wall. It's not looking good. What's up, Sean?
Yeah. Another thing to know about Pandora's Tower is that, as a note, it's almost alive. And considering that it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, are we sure this isn't a TARDIS? Like,
motherfucker.
The Master's TARDIS.
The Master's...
This thing could travel in time and space, I'd be terrified right now.
Pandora's Tower is fucking sentient.
Yeah.
We don't know what happens if all 8 panels get onto the thing. So
we do know. We do know.
We know
it'll reach up to the moon, and then he'll be able to yell at God as to why he's stopped all communication with everybody through a song. You're welcome, Press.
Thank you.
I mean, either gonna be that, or he's gonna blow up the moon and kill the space dragon within.
I fucking hate you.
That's such a dumb episode of Doctor Who.
Why does everybody keep bringing it up around me?
I just want to know who thought that was going to be a good idea. That's what I want to know.
I mean, to be
the
fair,
dragon's so noodly. How can it poop out an egg that's the size of the moon? How?
As a scientist, I'm very offended by all this.
On the other hand, yeah, I guess he could also be playing on writing the word evil on the moon. I mean, science fiction is full of stories about doing fucked up things to the moon.
Sento, I'm not just pissing on the Earth. I'm pissing on the moon.
But Sawa does her Sawa thing. She gets some information, and while Mitan's all worried and stuff like that, we get a bit of information from Sawa. Banjo might not be human. Dun dun dun.
Heated drama between a man and an alien.
Therefore, it is not gay. So therefore, Japan has no issue with this, and they can show a kiss.
Wait, wouldn't the drama between a man and an alien just be the Davies era of Doctor Who?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just Rogue.
No, Rogue is right over there. See?
Yeah, see, Rogue is
Fuck
having
you,
some
Rogue.
issues with his current situation.
We'll get to Rogue in a minute.
But we find
Oh,
out that
Rogue.
Stock was behind it all. Stock was behind everything. Banjo was framed to raise his hazard level. Kasumi was killed to raise his hazard level.
I just want to see you boys grow.
This is a common practice within fiction known as fridging.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like he also just tries to fridge Sento soon or anything like that. So,
Well, of course, you have to kill the love interest to give your hero the power to do horrible, awful things.
What is love?
Oh, speaking of, Rogue is the one who gives the information about that, and he's on the hero's side, but he can't be on the hero's side because of a chip they just introduced in this episode. Gee!
Well, they kind of mention, they kind of show off the chip during the miniseries. They just don't explain it. So if you remember the miniseries when Rogue goes to kill Stalk, he gets shocked and then detransformed. Yeah.
I
but
thought that was
okay,
just
because I didn't
soft-
watch that 3-parter, so
It
but,
sucked.
okay, but I want to add, not only did the Rogue episodes were they not great, but they actively make his arc in this batch worse.
Yeah.
do they? I'm glad I didn't watch them then, because honestly, I kind of liked his arc in this.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, Kat, I don't really want to ruin it for you now, but basically, imagine him doing really bad things and then coming over here and it's like, oh, actually, he can face turn now.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
supposedly
they
it's
did
because
explain why he can face turn, to be fair.
No. In the specials, he outright cold-blooded kills multiple people with his bare hands.
I wasn't going to give the specifics to spare Kat that, but thank you.
Okay, was it before or after he was a common writer?
It's
After.
how he became a Kamen Rider.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it was before he was a common writer.
No, he got hit with the mists, which they say were to undid all the brainwashing shit of the Pandora's box, and then he killed people.
Eh.
Mwah-mwah.
I'll hand wave it away as he wasn't fully deprogrammed by then. And that
Yeah.
becoming a common writer and going through all the shit that he went through as a common writer is what truly deprogrammed him.
I'll buy it. Headcanon
Okay.
accepted.
Honestly, you could just ignore the Rogue miniseries. The only good one is the first one. And
Okay.
the rest are shit.
I mean, I was kind of going to anyways, because I kind of wanted to go through this series as the one person who, essentially I wanted to be the quote-unquote kid of the series to show what would go through instead of what the adults could see.
Yeah, it's basically just one good episode and two running around with the exact same plot over in extremely flagrant.
They do a joke where it looks like someone's pissing on Gentoku.
Also, it's basically, hey, Kat, do you like watching Kamen Rider for the cool cinematic fights between superpowered people? Now imagine 15 minutes of just Gentoku getting the piss beat out of him in prison, just by a normal, ordinary prisoner, and just getting beaten up until he's bloodied and bruised.
And then
Imagine 15 minutes of that.
Yeah, and then another 20 minutes of a bunch of normal people fighting each other who can't even do anything until two Kamen Riders show up to kill them all.
Yeah. Anyway,
It sucks.
So,
Yeah, I would hate that.
Yeah, is there anything else on episode 30, or can we jump ahead?
I've
It's like,
already
honestly,
moved on
I
to
hated
31.
Glasses Dude during these, so,
Though I will say the first episode does have Gentoku doing karaoke.
I'm
and eating
tempted.
strawberry parfait.
I mean, are we talking Yakuza style karaoke?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there any way to get me a clip of just that?
I think we can arrange this.
Arrange that, and then I'll watch just that bit because that bit sounds amazing to me.
Yeah. We also meet Gentoku's ex-boyfriend.
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway, moving on.
Okay, I need a clip of that too.
Yeah.
He's also there singing karaoke with them for the record.
I just need the karaoke scenes. Okay, thanks. Bye. Anyways, moving on.
I do love how now they're in this weird, I guess what would you call it? A beach that they're still within Pandora's tower because one of the Hellbros gets pushed into a wall. And you can still see the wall there. Like they get slammed into it, and like they do
It's
that.
the holodeck.
It's
Yeah, it's a holodeck.
The holodeck, yeah.
I put down here. I should have made this joke sooner, but Rogue is a member of the Suicide Squad because he has a chip in him that will kill him. Oh, to point out more on how Stalk has evolved since the boxes started to come together. He says a line: "The Transstream system is just a suit now."
Mm-hmm.
It's just a costume for him
Yep.
because he's waiting for his real outfit, his real
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Because I mean, come on, through these 4 episodes, we already know what the whole plot is going to be.
Yeah.
Kind of obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, for some reason, Stalk was going to kill Banjo, but Sento tanked the blast for him, and it was a nasty
I
blast.
mean, he wasn't going to kill Banjo. We know that for a fact.
Yeah,
Banjo's
but Sento didn't know that.
Sento didn't, but we knew he wouldn't.
Well, let's jumping way ahead. We got to talk about this whole. Well, we can jump ahead and stuff, but we don't.
But
wanna
we
skip
didn't
over
really jump ahead. It's still the same fight where they're on the. Well, I guess they get rid of the beach. They go through a gateway, and they in a room, and Stalk is just there serving again.
I mean, also Rogue's conversation.
And we brought that up earlier.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, Sean brought up, and then I made the joke about he's now a member of the Suicide Squad.
Yep.
But he also does tell Sento, by the way, the PM of Sato is really Mamba. It's him all along. So you're going to have to stop him and steal the box. If you understand, but I can't help you because I got a chip in me. So if you understand, take me out.
He, of course, takes him out.
And was probably pretty happy to do so, all things considering.
Meanwhile, Sawa and Mitan are talking about Banjo's backstory. He was examined by a scientist after his mother was guarding something from that went to Mars, a rather cute droid, actually. And something went in her. Her name is Yuri, which is very funny for my purposes. Her husband's name is probably Kay, which is a gender-neutral name. So she gives birth to the baby Banjo, who has black hair. And after years pass by, his hair turns brown, which is odd because usually when alien shit happens to an anime protagonist, their hair turns into a more colorful color like white or red or blue or purple.
Hey, Sean, may I remind you, hair dye does exist?
True. But brown?
Yeah. I mean, there are Japanese people who have brown hair.
We also need to point out how long the Banjo was actually in the oven for here.
2 months.
A perfectly healthy boy after 2 months.
His mom got Renesmee made.
You fuck.
His mom was probably really happy it wasn't 9 months.
Oh, You nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster?
I don't even like those books. I just wanted to make that joke because it was funny.
That is an actual line that Kristen Stewart had to deliver in that motion
It is.
picture.
It is. Most of the cast actually hates it.
Yeah, I can see why. I couldn't even get through the first one.
I
Throw it
watched
on
the first
again.
movie and I've regretted it every single day.
Throw it on again with Robert Pattinson's commentary.
Oh, Robert Pattinson
God, I
hates
need
those
to do
movies. He absolutely hates those movies.
Oh,
I kind of want to hear a reading of Twilight by Robert Pattinson doing his voice from The Boy and the Heron.
Was it I think it was Anna Kendrick? She was like, "Oh God, I just remembered I was in the Twilight movies."
yeah, that's an actual tweet.
No, and it's because she was drunk and high for most of it.
I mean, who
shit.
I
wouldn't
mean,
be?
fair.
Oh shit! I just
Fair.
remembered I was in Twilight.
But hey, Banjo gets a new final form.
Finally.
Cross-Z Magma. Also,
May
I
I?
was going to ask, what do you guys think about that transformation animation?
It's pretty
Delightful.
cool. It's casting.
It's
Get
delightful.
another build thing.
What's up, Fres?
I would like to add a little bit of symbolism. Hey, what's the planet where all this alien shit was coming from?
Mars.
Mars.
And what can the master, Stalk, now shoot out his fucking hands?
Fire.
And what is Banjo's new transformation themed after?
Magma.
And fire.
Are you doing the Sailor Moon thing again?
No, I'm not doing the Sailor Moon thing so much as I'm just doing
it is.
Mars and fire in general.
So it's a Sailor Moon thing.
Sounds like a Sailor
It's not
Moon
a
thing.
Sailor Moon thing, it's an elemental thing. Just
Sounds
because
like a Sailor Moon thing
happens
to me.
play well, doesn't mean I'm going for that.
So it's a Sailor Moon thing. Anyways, moving on.
Anyway, so yeah, Crossy Magma kicks Salk's ass, which, love it. Awesome. Great.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Doesn't get him out of his suit, though, does he?
No,
He's not as powerful.
but it does put him in kind of a stupor. Like the ultimate vessel is now complete. We just need one more thing.
Yeah. We all know what's going to happen here.
it's all part of my master plan. Getting my ass kicked.
It's like, I'm just going to come out and say this. It's like, it's quite obvious what's going to happen here. The whole idea is that the being that's currently inside of the master, it wants to upgrade Banjo to the highest point so that it can take over Banjo instead, use this ultimate, Kamen Rider thing that, the Kamen Rider belt that is going to come up in the next couple of episodes, become this ultimate being, take over the world, destroy it like it did Earth, or whatever new goal that it says that it has now, using the Pandora's box, blah, 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 blah. It's just moving on to its next body.
Yes, that's exactly.
It's very telecast.
But also, it's going to be foiled because I bet it's going to be foiled from love.
Well, yes,
Wait,
because evil is love backwards.
Wait a damn minute. This is the plot of the Doctor Who movie.
Oh God.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Right down to the power of love defeating evil.
Oh, Christ.
Shit, it is.
Oh, no. Look, Banjo, these shoes, they fit perfectly.
Look, Banjo, I will never show up again except for in one little mini-series where they finally will acknowledge my existence. And I will
45
rightfully
bajillion,
have my place.
and about 45 bajillion Big Finish stories.
There's
yes.
also supposedly this new series with one of the actors that may or may not happen that got kickstarted a few years back. I don't think it's actually happening though.
Like
think it's
most
called-
Kickstarter things.
I think it's called Foreman.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Kickstarter is rough, especially if you're a Dirty Pair fan.
Oh, God in heaven. I'm being patient. That's all I'm doing.
Speaking of stuff, apparently Sento's dad was the one who studied banjo. That's the tease at the end of this episode.
Oh, I love. Are we done with this one? Because I love the intro.
Well, we're not done with this one yet because something else happens.
Oh yeah, please go.
So,
Oh,
well, I
yeah,
mean,
Banjo,
Banjo tries to pick up Pandora's box.
Oh yeah. Woo, he can control it. Oh no.
Yeah.
Also worth knowing, he's only able to use his new suit because it got hit with Pandora's box, which when it hit Sento, almost killed him. Which Stock wanted to finish the job.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But love makes Banjo get up and fight for Sento. So there's that.
Mhm.
And he gets them all out of there with the box intact. So that's something. But
Yeah,
how-
for now, until like the bad stuff happens and he eventually gets taken over, because of course he's going to get taken over, because
Yeah.
that's just the way these things work.
Yes. We got it all figured out. And Kachiri's over here like, they don't know that I know what we know. Oh yeah, Shantae.
Yep, there you go. There it is.
Cat, I'm scared.
I'm not.
I love the
should be.
oh Jesus.
I'm not.
You're not? Well
No.
I love the intro to the next episode just because
You know what I think is going to happen? And it's like, unfortunately, I was kind of spoiled for this just because of the titles of the stuff that was in the Google Drive that we were given and everything. I have a really bad feeling just from the fact that there is a high death count and everything that the world is actually going to get destroyed and they're going to have to reform it or something.
Oh Jesus.
What?
Oh, oh,
No.
God.
Yep. World's going to get destroyed. World's going to get destroyed.
Oh,
Kachiri's
Cat,
reaction sealed it.
Everybody
Cat,
died.
I
What?
just realized can y'all please? I just
Sorry, I'm being
realized
distracted by a cat that's literally outside.
Steal the cat.
Yeah.
But also, Cat, with your theory,
Yes.
what's the name of this series again?
Build.
Rebuild the world?
Yep. That's why I'm kind of just like blasé about the entire thing, because I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. Is they're literally going to destroy the entire world, save Banjo, and it's going to be probably like Sento, Banjo, and maybe some of the other common riders, possibly if they're lucky. And then it's going to be like, well, this sucks. You want to do something about it with like the power of Pandora's box, since it's got hope inside of it now, and it's like, yeah, sure, let's actually like rebuild the world or something.
And Banjo's the hope. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys might have already seen how they may do something about it, but
No.
that's all I'm going to say.
I mean, you aren't just describing the end of Evangelion.
Well, yes, but this is very much like Evangelion in a way.
Yes.
And Devilman, for that matter.
Oh,
And
go
Sailor
and
Moon.
die. You I love how
And Symphogear, honestly.
oh good lord. I love how the next episode opens with Sawa trying to discreetly show Sento the data. It's like, hey, Sento, you should take a look at this. Just look at this data.
Banjo, you're not a human.
What? Banjo, you're a fucking alien. What?
Yeah, this is especially in contrast to the opening, the recap section where they go, okay, so how are we going to break this to Banjo? Are we just going to lie to him all the time? Or are we just going to say that he's not human?
Sup, alien dude?
I love the fact that he's just like, you're not a human. Banjo's like, what?
I also love while Sawa was showing it off, he's making himself a cup ramen, and he's like, protein, ramen, best match.
Yes, that's so cute.
He is a charming idiot.
You dork,
I love
I
him.
fucking love you.
I swear to God, if he dies at all in this series, I'm going to come after Kachiri and then Sean in that order.
I'm innocent.
He's going to, isn't he?
if he gets better, see, cat, read the fine print. He might die, but he might get better.
They went disturbingly silent, so he might get better.
See, you got to read the fine print there. You know.
However, that won't save them from their fates.
I tried, fellas.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I've lived long enough.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Easy who?
Let's see. How
So
to
Banjo
find
takes it
uranium
surprisingly
without
well.
alerting the authorities.
Banjo takes it surprisingly well and storms off, of course, to brood and throw rocks into a stream by night.
And sit by his girlfriend's grave.
Which, when you think about it, given the fact that he's got the girlfriend, but also there are so many undertones with him and Sento, bisexual icon confirmed?
Yay!
Yay!
I mean, Sento has also been shown to flirt with Sawa and Misoref a bit, so
Bisexual icons confirmed?
I think the Misora one is more a brother-sister relationship, all things considered.
Banjo has nice nails.
Yes, he does.
Mm.
They're very well taken care of. Kudos to whoever his makeup artist is.
Well, he's a boxer. I suppose you got to keep your hands well maintained, you know?
Well, yeah, hands, but you don't have to, do nail polish and stuff. And he quite obviously has some clear nail polish on.
Well, I mean, you got to make them look nice.
Well, yes.
but
Not a whole lot of men do that. And it's like, I appreciate that whenever I see men doing that because nail care is very important.
while this is going on, Usimi reaches out to Grease and is like,
Fuck him.
either give us Pandora's box or we'll kill all your friends and family.
Fuck him. But also, thank you, Kazumi. But also, fuck Usumi.
But also, I like that Grease doesn't take the bait here. He's just like, nah, I ain't gonna betray it. It sucks.
And even the people who work for him go, we love this guy because he wouldn't come for us for this. He'd let us die. That is how much we love him. And, well, yeah, we're going to just kill you.
Rogue, kill them. No.
Yeah, no, Rogue defies and starts kicking everyone's ass, which is, yeah!
I'm going to press the chip, and then I'm going to kick you in the face and put my boot on you, because I'm big and strong.
Fuck you, Itsumi. I know you're brainwashed, but also fuck you, Itsumi.
No, it's not like
this one and
brainwashed.
the next episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be satisfying when he and Namba get their comeuppance.
If they get their comeuppance.
Oh, there's no fucking if about it.
You never know.
What do you think this is? The Chibnall era? There's no if.
Yes, but it could entirely be that Utsumi gets away while Namba is the only one that gets any comeuppance by going to jail or something. Or it could be that none of the actual Kamen Riders get the comeuppance for him, and he just quietly gets dissolved or something by Stalk.
That's good. That'll be good enough. I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah, we should also mention Namba's plan is straight up, I'm going to take over the world.
There is a bit that I did like about this episode I think Sento and Mitan are out in the dark. I think this was the first episode of the batch, and they just walk through the ruins outside of the shop in an angle we don't usually get to see. And he just picks up a torn teddy bear. Just shows the devastation without having 1,000 bodies lying around. What is the kill count up to this episode?
I don't know. I said it was like 100,000 last time.
I don't think we had that big of a kill count this time. There was a bit of a pause on the war.
There will be at least one death in the next episode. At least one.
Yeah, but compared to the thousands upon thousands who've been dying for the past couple of episodes, it's rather nice to have one unquiet batch where only one person dies.
Yeah.
I do love the bit with Stalk and Namba in his office where it's like, we've got to get Pandora's box back. I've got to take over the calm, cool your ass down. The only thing that matters is the ultimate driver.
And he's also playing with a weird looking vial.
The Cobra bottle.
The Cobra Evil bottle.
Ooh.
Evil.
Evil.
Wait, Miss
I'm
Sora, you
doing
thought you were the only
SpongeBob
one
reference. I
strange
don't know
in
what
the
y'all
team
are doing.
build?
Sorry, Kateri, what?
I said I put down a note. Miss Sora thought she was the only one weird in team build.
Looks like let's see. We have the spy, the girl possessed by the alien queen, the boy who has amnesia and thinks he's another boy, alien boy. So I just guess the only normal one is Pichan.
I don't think there's any normal one in team build at all.
Well, I guess that's true of all queer relationships.
Grace is pretty, normal.
No, he is not.
He's okay compared to alien goddesses and genetic experiments and amnesiacs. He's just a simp for an idol. That's comparatively normal.
Queer platonic relationships.
No, he's still weird.
Yeah, queer platonic relationships often have weird people in them.
He's the one straight guy in the polycule. He's the weird one.
Oh, straight.
Is he straight?
I assume.
I've seen the way he looks at Sento.
And,
No, he's not looking at Sento like that. If anybody, he's looking at Banjo. But also, I get straight vibes off of him.
I would like to mention the fact that after they escape the tower, Banjo and Kazumin proceed to play wrestle.
This is true.
So
But that's more
there's
brotherly relationship than anything.
They were roommates.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, they were roommates.
They're cousins.
Now who's bringing Sailor Moon into it?
One wonders what they did during that week of training.
No,
They beat each other.
Cousin
thoroughly.
activities.
All right.
well, to
let's
move
see.
along a little bit, the employees of Kazumin come to the PM's thing and barge us out the gate. Boss, we're alive, we're alive. Oh boy, we never gave you up, we never gave up hope. And then whoop, 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 invasion alert, invasion alert.
Yeah.
We
So Hell Bros are showing up. They get in the fight, and oh hey, guess what? It's another one of these distraction things they seem to like doing in the series.
Fortunately, Banjo was elsewhere and could hear the alarm for the distraction.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the cemetery, in fact, and he kept ignoring it. And then he just slams the flowers down at the graves. It's like, God fucking damn it.
Also,
okay.
I just want to point out something real fast. Does anybody remember that one little plot point, about the fact that, Banjo was a convicted felon at one point?
I was thinking the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
they
in the
kind of
middle
never resolved that.
I'm
I
I
pretty
mean,
sure
they've been in war. I don't think
Well, yeah.
they care at this point.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
and-
nobody wants a potential serial killer running around while they're at war with somebody.
potential
Well,
murder, not serial killer.
I also think that the prime minister knows that whatever happened with Banjo happened because of his son and Stalk. So I honestly just don't think they care anymore.
I guess, but I do wish that they had explained that, yeah, he's been given diplomatic immunity at the very least or something. Or at least his hair has been given diplomatic immunity. I don't know.
You're so focused on that hair.
Yep.
It's weird. He has 3 braids on the top of his head, and it's so weird.
I mean, he was hit with genetic experimentations. Those often do weird shit to your hair.
Can't even see it half the time.
So anyway, invasion.
Invasion.
Fuck.
Oh, hey, if I had a nickel every time Rogue walked into the Prime Minister's room and had daddy issues, I'd be starting to make some kind of income at this point.
You'd have $1, which you would then steal and be branded as a traitor. But you know, the payoff, that's the payoff to this confrontation with Stalk, where he's like, we're not so different, you and I, we're the same.
You like to fight for the sake of fighting. You don't care about any causes. And then Banjo just goes, no, I do care about causes. I will fight for peace and love, like all the sailors.
And also for this asshole down here while you kick me down the stairs and I'll fall down on his feet.
Oh, they just have heated drama between men. The way the Sento's about to transform. Rabbit! Hand on the ankle. No. I got this.
Yeah, I guess gotta sell the toy still, so we got another fight with Magma.
And once again, Stalk gets beat and runs away. Because Banjo's fighting for love and peace. We also do have to mention the fact that every time the fight is done, Banjo's like, hot, 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 hot. Ooh, ooh.
Yes.
And then he
He's
goes,
like, why does this always happen?
And then he goes, oh shit, Grease! No,
Oh
not
shit,
sorry.
Rogue!
Yeah, oh shit,
Rogue.
Rogue.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry.
Eventually we'll get the name. 32 episodes in. Eventually we will get the name.
Yeah, he goes, oh shit, Rogue! Okay,
Pandora's box isn't here, Gentoku. I didn't come for the box. I came for you. Poof.
Bum, bum, bum. And next episode.
Yeah, so the Prime Minister gets kidnapped by his son. And now we get the ultimatum, either give us the box or we'll kill the Prime Minister.
Not the box.
Actually, we don't
Oh,
want the
no,
box.
yeah. It's
We want the evil drive.
the evil driver. And, 25 hours to give the ultimate evil, the ultimate tool to take over the world. I say no. But I guess we need to stretch the show out for another 16 episodes.
There's so many ways to avoid all the shit that happens in this episode. Like, there's so many
Yeah.
ways.
To be
Yeah, I'm
fair,
gonna bring up
they
one.
tried.
No, they don't.
And the
Anyways,
attempt was
sorry,
made.
Sean.
Yeah, there's one big one that's gonna come up at the end of the episode, but also there's a new prime minister who's basically sucks. He sucks so much.
We'll get to that in a minute. Or,
Like,
well,
he's not
next episode, I
evil.
guess.
He's not evil, he just sucks. He sucks at being a prime minister. So they build the evil drive.
They find
Well,
people,
so there's a lot of things wrong with it. I love how they find it in two parts inside the gimmick thingy. The what was creating the
The bottle maker.
Yeah, they find it in two parts. And then later on, Evolt is like, oh, you can't destroy it. Then why was it in two parts?
Yes, how is it in two parts? Okay, so here's my problem with this. Okay, so obviously Evolt is like, okay, so you can't destroy it. So how is it in two parts, first off? Secondly, so there's this thing, it's called red tape. It literally exists. You could have taped the thing back together instead of putting it back together, covered it with your hand to make it look like it was back together, and tricked him into thinking that it was fully together.
Good idea.
Of course,
So
then
that he doesn't,
evil would,
so it doesn't work.
of course, then evil would go, okay, I'll fix it then with my evil powers.
Yes, and then what you do is you fuck it up. You mess around. You're a genius, sir, and you did okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Like, okay, so I watched not 6 episodes. Like 4.
8.
I watched 7 episodes in a row. This included the 3-part battle with the other place. I forget what it's called now. Seto, whatever it's called. And this included the whole bit where Sawa had to take the stuff and give it to the bad guys and everything. And I did not know that Sento had given it to her and was doing this whole trickery thing. And so I was mad because it's like, you've had your stuff stolen twice now and you haven't learned how to lock your computer. But, putting that aside, this guy is the smartest dumbass I've ever met in my life.
To be fair,
You
they are
have-
all the smart.
They're all dumb. They are all dumb.
I'm pretty sure the brain cell at this point was
Pride.
what's his name? The one who was taking the episode off. Grease.
Don't remember.
Yeah, Grease
Yes.
took Grease's actor flagrantly took an episode off.
Yes, Grease took the brain cell with him. So
Yeah.
you have the two pieces of this driver, and he specifically says that you're going to take this ultimate driver. You have documentation saying this is the ultimate driver, which can cause the destruction of the planet and can manipulate the entirety of Pandora's box. And instead of fucking around with it, you put it back together and you basically hand it over to the guy willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Sis, you have it in two pieces. You fuck around with it. You make sure it can't crank. You make sure it can't be used. You don't put it back together. You take out one vital component of it. You do something to it.
You put a
You-
bomb
you
in
look-
it.
You look at what you look at how it's made, and then you reverse engineer it for your belt, so you can just
Yes.
end all the wars.
Or even better, do essentially what they just did to you with that whole rabbit thing. Download all the information from it and put it into your belt so that you have all the information on their attack stuff.
Maybe they have it. Maybe it'll show up in the next episode.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And don't
They're
forget,
dumbasses.
all of this is to sell toys.
Yeah,
It's like, I get it. Like, I get that they have to continue on the series and then it's for kids and they want to have the ultimate big bad and they want to show how big and bad that this is. And 100% they're going to probably destroy the world at the end of this anyways. So I'm probably right in that sense. And I get that, it's, toys and, all that stuff. And they have to have them be dumbasses and stuff. But, oh my gosh, this is so infuriating.
So we find out that Evolt has been piloting Sorichi. We get a scene where they're talking to each other. We get a scene between Gintoku and his dad. Then we find out Rogue's true intentions.
Yeah, it turns out Rogue wanted to make his father the Prime Minister of Japan.
Because he was good.
Yeah, and well, now he's good instead of being evil. He would do the horrible, evil things. Gee, I wish there was a mini series where we learned this information.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't that have been nice? A mini
Yeah.
series where we see Gentoku's motivations and his descent into power and evil. Oh, that climaxes with the creation of Faust. Wouldn't that have been a great mini series instead of having 2 episodes dedicated to bullshit?
But then we wouldn't have people getting punched really hard in the mouth by prisoners and bleeding. You gotta have that because Rogue is for big boys, not little kids.
You do know that if we got the R-rated mini series about Rogue's descent into evil, we could have had him fuck his boyfriend, right?
I need to lie down now.
God in heaven. So you see this. So yeah, this is how Rogue actively not only just sucks on himself, but makes this worse.
Yeah.
At least he does make a really, really good decision in this episode. He gets help.
Oh yeah. And he's now going to be part of Team Build.
Yes.
Yay!
Face turn.
Finally, I love this. It's
I
not
do
going
love-
to help shit because they did the dumbest thing possible and gave the big bad the very thing he needs to destroy the entire world. But cool, I'm not angry about it or anything.
No, it's even worse because was after Rogue kicks kicks Stalk's ass, and to the point where he de-transforms, Metan approaches Rogue while holding the driver of mass destruction.
No. I it's a silly decision, impulsive, a mistake that's made, but it's a very human one to make. That's her dad.
Could you have just given it to literally anyone else while approaching?
I know, seriously. Also, fuck you, Itsumi. Fuck you.
Someone's right there. She is right there. The Prime Minister is right there.
Just hand it over and then go see him. I understand. This is your dad. I fully understand that. But holy shit, you are holding the ultimate weapon in your hand. And now you're telling me that in this moment, the Queen of Mars isn't like, holy shit, she is holding the ultimate weapon in her hand. Fucking stop her.
You could have given it to fucking Rogue. Rogue is a better option than approach the main villain with the ultimate weapon of ultimate destruction.
I'm not as hard on her as y'all are in this. It is an illogical thing that is a narrative contrivance. That's true. There were lots of ways to solve it. It's true, but
I fully get that, Frez. But here's something else to think about. Why didn't anybody take it from her when they saw her approaching him?
That's true.
Well, I do.
Why didn't Sawa reach over and take it from her as soon as she saw it happening?
I'm just focused.
They were right there next to her.
I'm going to put the same response to that down as I put down for the fact that earlier on in the episode, Sawa outright said, "Why are we doing this? Why are we giving him his ultimate power?" But Sento knows we need to stretch this show out for 16 more episodes.
Yes. Because
to go back a little bit, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep harping on this. To go back a little bit, so they have this whole plan in mind. So the idea is that they have the driver, they're in front of Evil Toe, and they're going to hand it over in exchange for him. Rogue comes in, he distracts them. The Sento gets over to the Prime Minister, gets him over to their side, and his whole entire plan is hand the driver over to the Prime Minister and have this old-ass man run his ass away from the Kamen Riders?
Kamen Riders, which they're going to fight?
Kamen Riders who are also guarded by freaking what's the new putty called?
Guardians?
No, not the Hard Guardians.
No, they're Hard Guardians.
Smashes.
Yeah.
Hard Smashes, thank you.
Or the clone
various moves of different various levels of hardness.
Yeah, they're surrounded by why not just make a fake driver? Or you make it look like the actual one. But you don't give it
a fake driver.
You just make a fake driver.
You have the blueprints. You can make a fake one.
You know what it looks like? You just have to. You can make it out of fucking wood. No, make it out of plastic. They can be as toy-like as you fucking want.
I'm so much more compelling. They could have made fake one, brought it to the meeting. They could have had this whole fight. Maybe they could have still killed the Prime Minister dies at the end of this, so the entire thing is moot point anyways. There was no reason to have this entire episode because everything bad happens anyways. They could have still had the Prime Minister die if they really had to have that happen, but the bad guy wouldn't have his thing. Team Build could have tried to find the driver to keep it away from the big bad guy. Big bad guy could have found the driver in their possession and taken it. There you go. That way they wouldn't have given the ultimate power to the bad guy.
Or, hell, given that they don't show up in this episode, the Hell Bros could have stolen it while they were dealing with the Prime Minister.
Yes. Oh my God.
They had to... Yeah. What? Yeah.
No, I was saying yes. Oh my God, they could have done that.
Yeah, we could go around in circles on this, but eventually we do get to the moment where Evolt puts on the belt and transforms into our final boss.
And has a really, really cool transformation, to be fair.
And it does have the ode to joy every time he cranks his belt. I fucking love it.
I do like that. I do actually like that.
He, I would try to say, oh, he's not the final boss, but he does outright go and say, phase 1. how many non-final bosses go around saying they're only on their first form?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now I can finally explain why I watched Kamen Rider Build in the first place. So, a few years back, a mutual friend of mine in Fresno's by the name of Christine needed some help regarding, I think it was a Patreon or a PayPal situation. I forget which. I think, no, it was her Patreon. She needed help with her Patreon. And I made a promise with a friend of mine. I named Ritesh Babu to do an article based around the devil. Well, for it, if she hit a specific goal. She hit that goal, and we made the article. Among the things we watched for that article was Kamen Rider Build, which my friend Ritesh was very much into for a variety of reasons that we've gone over. You know, like the idea of heroism as being appositional to militaristic ideas. Is Kamen Rider a weapon, or can he be something else? Those thematic aspects, and of course his interest in the devil, well, through the character of Evil. I did not know anything about the show going in, but I did find, well, actually, I did know a few out of context scenes regarding the concept of responsibility that made me go, wait, is this guy Spider-Man? Is this Kamen Rider Spider-Man? And which absolutely drew me into the show. Oh, and I did watch it in 10-episode batches, which is a rough way to watch this show. So I linked the article, but the site that's on I have a fraught relationship with that site for a variety of reasons, so I'm not linking the article. And a lot of the images that we used in the article are dead images now, so it's probably a bit incoherent, especially given the footnotes. Oats are now in the main article as opposed to the end of the article. Well, but there are very complicated things, and it's a bit of a mess, if I'm being completely honest. Even back then, I know that was a bit of a mess. Yes. So, yeah, that's why I watch Kamen Rider Build. I fucking love this show.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
But also Team Builder are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yes.
yeah,
In this episode.
and they're going to continue to be idiots until the final episode.
Good.
that's why we
Whichever
love them.
remains to the final episode. I mean, what?
We love them for their idiocy.
Is the reason I can't believe I'm going to say this, but is Kamen Rider Grace gonna fucking die, and that's the reason why he's not gonna get a power up?
Mm-hmm.
He gets a movie, so he survives at least to the movie.
Yes, but remember my theory about... Wait. If they remake... Do they bring people back after they make a new world?
I mean, it's a kid's show. Oh, so I don't think they'll actually be able to kill the world.
I mean, kids show, but now we've had a character who killed 2 prime ministers.
I mean, wait, what happened to the other prime minister?
Oh, we might see her in 2
Cobra?
batches.
Do you not remember that what's his face Stalk killed the other prime minister with the Cobra thing?
No, the third prime minister, the lady
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
She's still alive.
jail. She's in 1,000 Years Dungeon.
But Kentucky's dad tells Rogue to atone for his crime, he must unite the country. So now we have the goal for our 4th Kamen Rider to join our team of Kamen Riders.
You have to rebuild.
Anyway, so what did we guys think about this batch of episodes?
I liked it overall. In spite of my grousing about the last episode's idiot ball, it was a very fun batch.
Agreed. They're dumb, but they're fun.
For us?
Yeah, good batch.
Man, did you guys lose all your energies with all that? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the next 16 episodes filled with Evolt. Because we're going to be seeing a lot of Evolt.
And the movie.
No, Evolt's not that. He's in the movie, but he's not as important in the movie.
Yeah, well, they gotta have the movie villains for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the movie. You are gonna be. I am gonna be so happy with the movie.
Yeah. So we're going to the Evolt arc now. That's what they actually outright call this arc, where we get to see all kinds of shape and sizes of Evolt.
Sizes?
Hmm?
Sizes? Okay, Frez, now I'm scared.
So yeah, we got 4 more batches before the end of the series in the movie, and then we'll be watching some Geo. Because they decided to go straight into the Build tribute episodes at the very first 2 episodes of Geo, which premiered right after Build. I guess it was cheap because the actors were still around.
Huh.
Well, the ones who survived. So, do we have any plugs?
I don't know. Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
Stardew Sundays?
Stardew Sundays, Jim and the Cart,
Jim McCart?
Jennifer Cart?
Frez's spin-off farm on their Mondays.
Farms of Mistria.
Yeah. Frez, you're good?
Mhm.
You've just been
Frez,
like
you good?
super quiet for like the last 10 minutes.
Just say goodnight, Jerry.
Wait, I got something to plug.
Well, Frez told me to say goodnight. I mean, it's an unspoken rule.
Plug.
Okay. All right. So as we've noted that I've done a bunch of comics criticism over the years, and part of a new project that's coming up. There's a new art series of a comics journal called the Comics Courier that's currently on pre-sale for Kickstarter. It's run by Tiffany Babb, who is a brilliant editor, and features a bunch of interesting people, including the ever delightful Hassan Othman El who and some idiot named Sean Dillon. And,
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he probably sucks, if I'm being honest.
Oh, but Dave Baker! Holy shit, Dave Baker!
Yeah, a lot of interesting people.
I don't know who Dave Baker is either. I'm just, making a joke.
Fair enough. If you follow Kickstarter, it should be launching sometime in October. We will have a link in the description. And, yeah.
All right. If I remember, put links in the description because I forgot to put Lisa's links in the previous description. I gotta fix that.
Oh.
Anyway, so next time, we might see some different phases. But aside from that, we'll see you guys then. Follow us online. You can find us wherever our names are. Good night.